Welcome to the Practical Ascension podcast. I'm your host and soul alchemist, Tracy Goody. Stay with me for practical guidance and flow for your modern life through this time of ascension. Welcome to your Akashic Ascension Insight for May. Now, May is turning out to be such an impactful, powerful month. And since the beginning of 2019, this has been a year of clarity, a year of the throat chakra, a year of expression, a year of truth, a year of you tuning into what really is true and what is an illusion. What have you just been repeating a pattern of or a belief of over and over again? This is the year to really get up and change it. And now, the throat chakra has been, a priority for the entire year, but as we're coming into May, I have been feeling this call that it's more and more and more important. As I tuned into the energies for May, it was very, very clear that the throat chakra is a top priority. Some of the themes going around this month that we can really make the most of is crystal clarity to bridge the next phase in evolution. So I'm going to get into that a little bit more, but it's not about knowing every single step, knowing the entire big picture. It's about crystal clarity to get over the bridge to the next phase. So you're just moving through what you do know now, moving through what you do recognize as illusion now and what you recognize as truth now so that you can be moving forward. Another theme is increasing awareness of your higher potential. So like I said, it's not about knowing the entire picture at once. It's about knowing what could be next, what could be possible, and leaning into that. There's also an energy moving around of alliances and expansion from within. So this is an integration of your soul gifts. This is an expansion of who you are. And whenever we do remove those illusions and those limiting beliefs and those programs and those patterns that really are not ours and have never been ours to begin with, the more we're removing those, the more we're creating space for integration of those soul gifts, of those soul talents, and of all of those beautiful aspects of yourself, which whenever you are allowing yourself to embody them and express them out, you begin to see that alignment in your life, and you begin to see things come in with ease. So whenever we're coming into May and through it, all of May, there is a big energy around making choices, committing to it 100%. And if you can do this, if you can really make a commitment to the direction that you desire to go, the direction that you desire to go on a soul level, then you're going to be manifesting miracles in May. Like everything can be happening very, very quickly. Again, this doesn't mean overworking. So whenever I'm saying committing 100%, some people can go into that mode of, all right, I'm going to be waking up early, I'm going to be staying up late, I'm going to be fully committed to this, and I'm going to be working my butt off for it. It's not the way that it's working anymore. Whenever we're thinking about committing to something 100%, it's a balance of fun, of refreshment, following intuition with inspired action. It's not all about action. It's about trusting yourself and trusting whenever you feel the pull towards those inspired action, that is the right step for you. And actually taking the time and taking a lot of that effort and energy and applying that to rewiring your brain, applying that to checking out. Again, I'm going to be like a broken record this entire podcast here, but checking in with yourself about what programs and patterns am I running that are not mine? They do not serve me. So checking into that. And even if you've done a lot of work around that in the past, come back and check into it again, because you'll be surprised what may have crept back in. You really need to allow yourself this space to do that inside work in order to see these really abundant miracles manifest for you in May. So making a choice and making a conscious choice, making a commitment, really big theme, really big, powerful thing to do in May, especially as you're coming into the start of the month and we have a new moon on the 4th. So that's really going to be an amazing time to kick off all of this energy and move and work with it throughout the month. Now, and again, throat chakra is just on display this month so much, and how that is working within your energy, your other energy centers as well, because your throat chakra and every chakra has relationships to each chakras. So your throat chakra and your connection to a lot of different areas is coming up for you. Now, detachment and recognizing what is yours. So like I was saying about all of these beliefs and these patterns that we're running, a lot of them are not ours. A lot of us are feeling this responsibility for others, for their evolution, their ascension, their growth, their results and all of that stuff. But it is not your responsibility. It is your responsibility for yourself. Yet a lot of us have this energetic entanglement, feeling like we are responsible for other people. And again, this is subconscious, but just be patient with yourself as you're kind of unwinding and letting that entanglement go. Because I am noticing energetically what it looks like is it's holding a lot of people in place. Feeling like other people need to change first, or feeling like, for example, in order for you to manifest change in your financial situation, your partner needs to be on board with that too. Your partner needs to have the money mindset too. No, letting go of that energetic entanglement and then just pulling that responsibility back into yourself. Again, examining your beliefs, examining the energies that you're holding on to. Are they your own, or are you playing a recording of something somebody else has been saying, something that has been passed down generationally in your family, something you've been carrying forward from past lives? Where is this coming from, and is it actual truth? If it's truth, you are going to feel it in every cell of your body. You're going to feel it as truth. It's going to feel expansive. It's going to feel good. When something isn't truth, it's going to feel heavy, and you're going to know that that is an old recording and that can be deleted. Again, that brings it back to your choice. You have to make a choice to do that. Now, moving on to some more of the energies coming through for May. Like I was talking about, this bridge to the next phase in evolution. It's okay not to know the entire picture. It's okay not to know, even what's going on in 6 months' time, but just allowing yourself to move based on what you do know and you do have right now and you do feel right now. Without that place of the unknown first, how can we create the desire to expand? Otherwise, it would just be like we know everything and, well, then we're done, right? So your power is to be able to choose. And it's not about, this is another big message that was coming through too. It's not about finding out what your purpose is and then moving towards it. It's about working with what you do have, working with what you are called to do, working with what you do know, and knowing that what you have right now is enough to move through. Trust your wisdom. Trust the transformation in the pieces as they're all coming together. Don't feel like you need to look outside of yourself for certainty and validation, because those things are slowing you down, and those things are, again, there's this energy of energetic entanglement is coming around again, that you're getting entangled with other people's beliefs and limitations and restrictions and things like that. The more that you're allowing yourself to focus within, and you're getting that validation from within, you're getting that trust and that wisdom from within, and you're taking action steps from there, the more you're going to see things moving forward for you. You are your own compass, and your own validation is very, very, very important. You need to have that self-belief and that self-acceptance. So if you find yourself being like, I'd like to do this, but I need permission to do it. I'd like to do this, but, maybe I should check in with 3 or 4 psychics first, or this and that. That is slowing down your momentum when you can be moving forward with just that self-acceptance and trusting your intuition and trusting your inner wisdom. So, to wrap everything up, like I said, May is an incredibly powerful month, especially focusing on the throat chakra, focusing on your expansion, focusing on your truth and what that actually means to you. So, reviewing your beliefs, reviewing what is going on, and choosing the ones that are actual truth for you. And you're going to have more of your soul essence, more of your soul gifts, more of who you really are on a soul level come up to the surface to be expressed out. So the more you can be moving forward with that and taking action on that based on your own intuitive insights, the faster you're going to see these manifestations come to actions, the faster you're going to be able to actually ground this down, the more you're following your own intuition on this. All right, so have an empowered, amazing May. I thank you so much for joining me here today. And again, this was brought to you by my intuitive connection with the Akashic Records. And if you are interested in learning the Akashic Records for yourself and tuning more into this intuitive, beautiful, amazing connection of the Akashic Records, I'm running a course on that. So I invite you to check that out in the show notes below. Have an amazing May. Thank you so much.